Okay, now that we've wrapped up business with the Altairs and have officially reached the end of episode 1, there is still a little bit more content left. We have some side quests involving our other rivals, Terra and Skye. Now, if you play as Aster, you can do both of them. But if you picked Terra or Skye, you will not be able to do Aster's side quest until it is added in a future update. I will put it on the screen if that has already happened. So, in order to access the side quests, you need to open up the Flux menu. A transceiver option has been added. Sure, let's do Skye first. Hiya, Dune! These Altair transceiver things are pretty cool, aren't they? Now we can send each other holo messages like this. Neat, right? Anyway, I wanted to tell you, I'm in Alba town right now, and there's something weird going on. It's a little spooky, but I'm sure with your help, we can get to the bottom of it. When you've got a minute, come and find me in Alba town, and I'll tell you the details. That's all I think. Skye out. Let's do it. Let's go to Alba town. And let's see if we can find him. There's Skye. Dune, it's you! Did you get my transceiver message? Well, either way, there's something spooky going on in this town. But with our powers combined, I bet we can crack it. This is my friend I told you about. Dune's one of the smartest and strongest trainers I know. Would you mind telling Dune what you told me? I'm a sailor. The high seas are my home. As you know, we sailors can be a superstitious lot. Me and my ship's crew docked here in Alba town. We only meant to stay for a little while, but last night we heard the creepiest sounds out in the bay. It sounded like a crying babe. My whole crew's convinced it's a bad omen. They're in mutiny, refusing to set sail until whatever it is dealt with. I tried talking to the authorities, but they just said we're just being superstitious. But I know what I heard. Please, for the sake of my ship, find out what's making that god-awful noise. So yeah, that's what I called you about. This mystery is too juicy to ignore. I'm gonna ask around town to see if anyone's heard anything. I'll start with the academy. Meet me there when classes let out at 5 p.m. in the afternoon. We'll get to the bottom of this. Me whole crew. Mutiny. I won't stand for it. It's 5 a.m. There we go. Good, you're here. Try talking to some of the students around here. I bet somebody knows something. Ghosts in the cove? Sorry, I don't have time for frivolous nonsense like that. Wow, okay. You want to know what I think about the noises in the cove? Are you sure you want to know? Because once you learn, you can't unlearn it. Don't say I didn't warn you. I heard this from a graduating senior. Apparently, years back, there was a student that went missing. Supposedly, they went for a swim in the cove at night. They were never seen again. But ever since that day, people have been hearing sounds in the cove at night. So if you ask me, it's definitely haunted. Okay, that counted. You're asking if I heard spooky sounds coming from the cove at night? I don't really leave campus, so I haven't heard of anything like that. You know what? You want to know what I think about the sounds in the cove? Chances are, it's a Pokemon. There are plenty of Pokemon capable of imitating human-like sounds. It's probably nothing to worry about. Okay. Oh, you want to know what I know about the beach cove? I'll tell you what I know, if you can beat me in a Pokemon battle. Well, okay, Rising Star Mick. Next is the Tanscure. My team's all maxed out, so I don't think anything can pose a challenge for us anymore. Well, Taffy's been brought out. That works perfectly. And that's that. Darn it. Alright, I'll talk. Yeah, I heard the sounds. Promise you won't tell? My friends and I dared each other to go down to the cove at night. That's when we all heard it. At first, it sounded like someone crying. Then there was a deep, low, loud sound. It nearly scared the pants off us. We all ran away. None of us have been back to the cove since. If you want to find it yourself, go to the cove around midnight. Unless you're chicken. I'm gonna pop in here quick. Does Gale have anything to say? Oh, it's you. What do you want? Yeah, Leo and I got expelled. So what? Actually, because of my good record, they're letting me finish out my classes first. After that, I'm out of here. Don't think you've seen the last of me. I'll beat you next time. Now leave me alone, I'm busy. You're in the middle of, like, the foyer. Well, okay, Gale. I can't believe it. Leo and Gale got expelled for finding an altar Pokemon? Well, I can believe it with Leo. Everyone knew he was on academic probation to begin with, but Gale is a surprise. Huh? You say you were there too? Yeah, right. Well, at least we can enter the woods now, so that's a relief. Well, let's get back to Skye. All done making the rounds, dude? Let's put our heads together and compare what we found. It looks like we got conflicting info. Some people claim it's a Pokemon, while others are saying it's the ghost of a student. But there's one thing they can all agree on. It only happens in the cove at midnight. Okay, Dune, you know what happens next, right? We've got to see for ourselves. We're strong trainers, so I don't think we have anything to worry about. Meet me at the cove to the east of town at midnight. We'll get to the bottom of this. Let's do it. Dune, you made it. Alright, we're both here now. Let's get to the bottom of this mystery together. Skye joined you. Aww. Hey, did you see that? Something moved. Let's go after it. It's a Selkid. Kid. Oh, of course. The thing making noises was a Selkid. They're known for making childlike sounds. It's okay, little guy. We won't hurt you. Oh. Darn it. We won't be able to reach it out there. Well, we've solved the mystery at least. Dude, let's go back and tell the sailor. Ooh. That's not a Selkid. Something's coming. Look alive, Dune. Oh, what we got? Oh, it's a big wishy-washy. Well, Squeaks is perfect because he'll absorb any water attacks, and Grass Knot might be good. It's probably pretty heavy. Yeah, Squeaks! It's going to use Rainy Flood. Started to rain. Oh, that helps Squeaks. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, Skye's Bolta is up next. I'm just gonna keep going with the Grass Knot. Ooh, an electric type move? Oh, well, okay. That worked good. Just one more. And lucky for us, it hasn't been targeting us with the stat lowering tearful look. And your Bolta knocks it out. No XP for us, but we do get some loot. Oh, dive balls. Whew, that was a great battle, Dune. It's always fun to battle alongside you. Hey, little guy. Looks like it saw our battle. Does it want to join your team? Kiki. Alright. I already have Syrentide, but my buddy Dune will take good care of you. I promise. Selkid. Dune obtained Selkid. Water and fairy type. It is the sea nymph Pokemon. They gather together on rocky shoals and sing together in harmony. Their human-like voices can be misleading because they sound like children. Definitely leading into the Selkie lore. Our work is done, I think. Let's go and tell the sailor what happened here. And that's pretty much what happened. I get it now. Selkid was probably trying to warn the sailors about the real danger. It's a good thing your crew listened. I suppose you're right. Superstition is good for some things, after all. Glad it worked out. Now that we took care of that altar wishy-washy, it should be peaceful in the cove again. How can I thank you? Oh, this might do. It's a good luck charm for the high seas. A mystic water. We better set sail now that the coast is clear. Anchors away. It was fun solving mysteries with you, Dune. While I'm here, I think I'll give the Alba School tournament another go. You could always give it a go too. Really? But I already did it. See you around. Can you enter again? That's worth checking. Hey, it's Dune, our tourney champion. The school tournament has ended for now. You should aim your sights on the real deal, the Altairs Pokemon League. Okay, looks like we can't do that again. And as for Terra's quest, Hiya, Dune. Just getting the hang of how to work this holo thing. Altair Corp sure makes some handy-dandy gadgets, don't they? Anywho, I'm calling about something strange that I reckon you could help with. You know the Go-Go Ranch over in Rooktown? It's better if I explain it in person. Can you meet me there next chance you get? Appreciate it. See you soon, Dune. Let's head over. Why don't we bring our new little Selkid friend? The Selkid we got is female, level 15, calm, and it has cute charm. That is adorable. Let's head over to the Go-Go Ranch. There's Terra. Dune, you came. Did you get my call? Or were you just in the area? Well, at any rate, this is Dune, my friend I told you about. Mind telling him what you told me? Of course. So, this one here is my family's prize Goaty. You've probably tasted her milk before. It's the best darn Go-Go milk in all of Altera. She's the strongest Go-Go, the leader of the herd. It wasn't that long ago when she was in the peak of health. But lately she hasn't been producing much milk at all. Meh. That's terrible. Is she sick? Does she need medicine? I've had the nurse come and look at her, but they told me it's not any illness they can identify. Still, every morning she looks more tired than before. Not to mention, I've been hearing some strange sounds at night. Barking and braying like nothing else. That's when I got to thinking, there must be some wild Pokemon involved somehow. But my farm work leaves me so tired after the day is done, I can't stay up, no matter how hard I try. Oh, I think I understand. You want Dune and me to do a stakeout at night. Oh, would you? I'd be mighty in your debt if you could. Based on the noises I heard, it sounded like some sort of canine Pokemon. Can you guess? If you see it, chase it off. I can't have it bothering my herd. You got it. We'll stake this place out and try to catch whatever's harassing the Go-Go herd. Thank you both kindly. I'll see to it that there's a reward in it for you when you do. You got it. Alright, Dune. Meet me here at midnight and we'll catch this troublemaker in the act. So, I wanted Selkid with us for some EXP, since we'll probably have to do some battling. But I just remembered that Selkid evolves with a stone. So we will not need to level grind her, so I'm gonna put her back in the box. It's cute to have her out. Selkid's adorable. Meet me here at midnight. You got it. Great, you're here. Okay, the Go-Go herd is in that pasture over there. So, we just gotta keep an eye out for anything strange. Sounds easy enough. And since you're with me, Dune, it won't be boring. You know, I've hardly had the chance to chat with you since our journey started. I've been meaning to talk, actually. About the Altairs. Hours passed. Oh, I want to hear the conversation. Anyway. Sorry, I get up in my own head sometimes. Thanks for hearing me out. Anyway, oh, guess I was lying before about stakeouts not being all that boring. Well, that's alright. We just gotta be patient. Something's bound to happen eventually. Dune, did you hear that? Sounded like a canine Pokemon, alright. Let's watch closely. It's a Lunapup! I can't believe it. Is that a Lunapup? Now why would it be bothering the herd like that? Though those Skiddo and Gogoat sure do look afraid, alright. Well, we made a promise to the farmer. I'll chase it off. Herolune, go! Scare off that Lunapup, will you? Oh, but try not to hurt it. No, woo, it's late. Herolune, return. Nice work, pal. Well, that ought to take care of the wild Pokemon that was troubling the herd. We just gotta wait till morning now. I betcha that farmer will be mighty pleased. Later that morning. What did you do? I don't understand. Look, out in the field. Now the entire herd's fallen sick. Whatever you did, it only managed to make things worse. I'm sorry. We chased off the Pokemon. It was a Lunapup, like you said. But clearly, that wasn't the right one. You're darn right it wasn't. Now I'm gonna have to call in the nurse to heal my whole entire herd. I never imagined this would happen. Please, let us make it up to you. Give us one more chance. We'll catch the culprit tonight for sure. Fine, but don't think you're getting paid until I have proof that it's been dealt with for real. Thanks. We won't let you down this time, promise. Sorry, Dune. Looks like it's a little more complicated. Meet me again at midnight tonight. We'll catch him in the act this time for sure. A Lunapup's definitely not a poison type. So something else is going on indeed. I'm ready. Alright, you're here. So I've been thinking. It's strange that a Lunapup would be the cause of all this. They're not usually aggressive. In fact, they're generally quite loyal and brave Pokemon. They'll even stand up against a stronger foe if it means defending the weak and vulnerable. So, one attacking the herd doesn't make much sense to me. I acted on impulse before. Something else has gotta be going on. So this time, I just want to watch. There! Look, it's back! Looks like we didn't manage to scare it off this time. That's good. Let's wait and see what it does. Aroo! Meh. Huh? It looks like those Pokemon know each other. I wonder what they're talking about. Ooh. What was that? Oh, that red glow. It's an altar Pokemon. Aw, gee, they've been fighting off an altar Carmillary every night. Ugh, dude, this doesn't look good. You know what we've got to do. Let's defeat that Pokemon and protect the herd. The menacing altar Carmillary emerges. Dirtworm! Double Dirtworm again! Well, all I got's Bulldoze. Oh no, yeah, let's do a rollout. Carmillary is gonna use Vital Stinger. Oh no! Oh. I would have loved if it lasted longer. But, well, Herolune has entered the battle now. Oh, Giga Drain! Okay, you know what? Dirtworm is just not the best against Camillery in this moment. It's okay, Squeaks, you shined other times. I wanna try Biscuit. I'm gonna actually... Oh, I could do Sandstorm. Bulldoze. Somebody did a lot of damage to Camillery, and I think it was Herolune? Oh, now Herolune's doing a helping hand. Oh. Ooh. And we've knocked out Herolune. Here's Dicongus. We could try an Icy Wind. That wasn't bad. Ugh. How tricky. Camillery keeps racing its HP. What flex moves Biscuit got? Sharp Cut. Go for another Icy Wind. Good, and now its speed is pretty slow now. Why not? Let's use a flex move up our stats. Sorry, Dicongus. Okay, that wasn't so bad. We got this. Woo. Whew, great fight, Dune. That Camillery was definitely what was attacking the herd. Now that it's been dealt with, we can finally rest easy. Thank goodness. Aru? It seems you made quite an impression. Doesn't look like it has a trainer yet. I've already got Herolune, so why don't you take it, Dune? Sure, you wanna come with us, little pupper? We got a Lunapup. It is ground and fighting, the loyal Pokemon. Although small, it is very brave. It won't hesitate to protect weaker Pokemon in danger. They can often be heard howling at the moon. Well, that takes care of that. We'll explain it all in the morning. About time, too. I'm beat. See you at sunrise, Dune. Later that morning. I'll be darned, you did it! Goaty's back to full health. The herd's recovered, too. That's great to hear. I figured out what was happening, too. See, Lunapup wasn't attacking the herd. It was warning them about the Camillery. Camillery attack at night and drain vitality from their prey. As the leader of the herd, Goaty was protecting the other Gogoat and Skiddo. Lunapup would team up with her to drive it off each night. But, well, we kinda messed that up when we scared it off. Goaty wasn't able to defeat Camillery on her own, so it fed on the entire herd and became too strong for Goaty and Lunapup to defeat. But since Dune and I dealt with Camillery, it won't threaten your herd anymore. Golly, well, I should say thank you both very much. It's not much, but I heard you trainers like collecting these flux machine things. I haven't got much use for it, but I hope they'll do right by you. Verdant. Also, please take this. A miracle seed. Thanks again, both of you. Stop by the ranch anytime. Great job, Dune. I'm sure you'll take good care of Lunapup, too. I'm thrilled to have a little pupper of my own. Let's go check it out in the box. Oh, she's got Mold Breaker. Cool. Headmaster. Good ground moves. Sweet! So, now that I've gotten the 3 character-specific starters, you're probably wondering, well, how do we get the other 2 starters? Chiclet and Findolf. Well, right now, the only way is to get them by trade. If you have a friend who's willing to trade you, or you find them on the GTS, or I think what most people do is they make a new save file and trade out the starter to themselves. But in the future, Pokemon breeding will probably be available in Pokemon Flux by episode 2 or 3. So one day it will be just, you know, breeding and trading like you would in any other Pokemon game. That said, here is a list of the Pokemon that are currently unobtainable in the version I'm playing, which is version 1.0.1. And then I'm also going to show you a few Pokemon that are actually now obtainable because episode 1 just had an update. It is now on version 1.1.0. If you are hearing this video in the month of August, you can download the update and get yourself a Grizzlet off of the mystery gift. The other 2 Pokemon that are available now are Fixinit, which is Gonna Fix's evolution, and Negawatt. I'm not sure where to get the Electrizer exactly, which is the item you need to give to your Insulatex to evolve it. But you can look on the Discord for more information, and the Altairs Dex on PokeEngine has been updated with all of this. There is also a change log on the Relic Castle download page and in Discord, so if you want to look carefully and see at every single thing that has changed in the latest update. So if you play the newer version instead of the update version that I play through most of my Let's Play, you're going to notice a few differences, mostly minor. But yeah. I can take my dog to the park. How are you doing, Lunapup? Looking at me and smiling. Aww. Is this little superhero dog ready to become an even greater superhero? Lunapup is evolving. Into Herolune. It is the vigilant Pokemon, ground and fighting. It rises with the moon to do battle with its sworn nemesis Violet. It has a strong sense of justice and will always protect the vulnerable. And it wants to learn full Moonsault. The user slams down from above with the force of the moon. Gravity is intensified for 3 turns. And 80 power, that's pretty cool. How are you doing, Herolune? Disinterested. You too cool for the park now? Well, whatever you do, just don't start sparring with Taffy, okay? You ready to evolve too, Selkid? Selkid chewed on Dune's feet. Aww, naughty little Selkid. Well, you're evolving either way. Selkid is evolving. Into Syrentide. The Siren Pokemon, Water and Fairy. Their song is hypnotic, and all who hear it are immobilized. Legends tell of many shipwrecks caused by sailors who were captivated by their song. And it wants to learn Siren Song. The target is unable to flee. It truly does immobilize its foes. We'll forget Whirlpool so that way you have Disarming Voice, Sing, and Siren Song. 3 musical moves at your disposal. How does that sound, Syrentide? Syrentide's wandering around and listening to the different sounds. Another thing I have to show off is that I accidentally lost my footage for when I evolved a Capymi into Capymigo for the Dex. Capymigo here is the friendly Pokemon. It has a tranquil nature and cannot be bothered by anything, even the most persistent annoyance. Just being near it is said to have a calming effect. This capybara is 176.4 pounds of friend. Thanks to Mikey in the GTS, I now have a Navibri. It is the Navigator Pokemon, flying and normal. It has a flawless sense of direction and can memorize migratory routes across hundreds of miles. They act as scouts for the flock. Finally, there it is. It's an Altair and Ledian. I really didn't want to train one. And there we have it. Well, good for you, Ladybug. Ledian is the Sentai Pokemon, bug and fighting. Ledian and Altairs display unique patterns and behavior. It recklessly charges into battle, channeling star energy into its kicks and punches. Swarm. Whoa. Dusk Ball seems appropriate. And there we go. Oh, and PokeEngine says that you can only run into Alter Tanscure here in Warbler Park at night. Nighttime encounter only. Tanscure, the Raccoon Wolf Pokemon, dark and normal. Tanscure are sharp-eyed hunters known for traveling in packs. Loyal when raised carefully, in the wild they can be dangerously vicious. And it's got tough claws. Not bad. So, something I have been meaning to do, now that we're at the end of episode 1 and hopefully I've had my Pokemon with me long enough, is to return to the friendship checker. I can sense how close your bond is with your Pokemon. Do you want me to check one of your Pokemon? No, I want you to check all of my Pokemon. Oh, your Squeaks. It clearly adores you. I don't think it could possibly be any more attached. Here, I'd like for you to have this. The footprint ribbon. Don't worry, your Pokemon does not have to have feet to get the footprint ribbon. Isn't that right, Squeaks? Yeah, a top quality footprint. We are friends. Next up, it is Candy Floss. Oh, your Candy Floss. It clearly adores you. Yeah. And so on and so forth. Yay, we're all pals. Footprint ribbons for everybody. So, one other thing I never covered is that if you come back to Alba Academy after Leo and Gale have been expelled, the principal says, ahem, yes, I am indeed the headmaster of Alba Academy. How may I help you? Ah, you are concerned regarding your friends, Gale and Leo. I agree, it is unfortunate that they had to be expelled from the academy. Alas, rules are rules. Besides, I suspected that the two of them were feeling constrained by this school. I'm not naive. I too journeyed across Altera in my youth. There is much they will learn out in the field that they cannot discover in any textbook. I see great potential in both of them. Yes, even that boy Leo. Perhaps, in the near future, they will become true rivals for you? Well, they already are! We had some great battles in the League Arena. Now that the Altar Pokemon is out of the woods, you can go in there whenever you want, students and trainers alike. I request that the League dispatch more skilled trainers to handle these threats in the future. I won't have any more of my students in danger. By the by, the manner by which you and Gale snuck into the woods, we've located the passage and sealed it off. I can't have students playing hooky in the woods under my supervision. Boo. Oh, are you interested in entering the school tournament? Nope, I already did that. It's open to any trainer, not just students. It's a good experience. And cool prizes. Best of luck to you, young trainer. Last evolution. When Comite here levels up to level 25, which I am shamelessly using rare candy, I've had enough level grinding. Pisces here, who I got off the GTS, named by another trainer. I think it's a cool name. Will evolve into Cometeor. Now it has this cool crystal in hand. It is the Bolide Pokemon, Rock and Psychic. It levitates in the air with powerful psychic energy. The crystals on its body flash many colors when it meets another of its kind. Wants to learn Vacuum Wave. Fighting type move, Priority. Not bad. let's... yeah, we'll replace Rock Blast. So here's Pisces. It's holding something. A great ball, why thank you. Regarding Doom with adoration. Well, the sweet little comet meteor is going to evolve once more. This time we need to hop into the GTS. Welcome to Flux Online. Just so you know, in order to do trading necessary for this trade evolution, you need to register on the official Pokemon Flux Discord. Here are some trades that I put up, just checking them quick. But yeah, let's look for a Cometeor. This person has one up for trade. Sam here just has a level 30 Cometeor. This one has Sturdy. And let's go ahead and trade our Cometeor. Here's Pisces. Now our Pisces has Technician, which I think is a little bit better of an ability than Sturdy. But our goal here is just to complete the Pokédex, so off you go! Goodbye! And hello! Evolving time! The Cometeor is now an Astronite. It is the Traveler Pokemon. Astronite can exist anywhere, even in the vacuum of space. They are said to roam across the universe, colonizing asteroid fields. And it wants to learn Void Burst now. A psychic move. Attacks 2 to 5 times in a row. This, like Rock Blast, also really benefits from Technician. But so does that fighting type move we just learned too, I think. Well, while we're here, if you're playing on the latest update in the month of August, you can get the Steely Master of the Skies, Grizzlet. The Griff Pokemon. Oh, it has a new animation and everything. A hardy species that lives in mountainous areas. It uses its beak to crack rocks in search of quartz crystals, which it eats to prepare for evolution. Back to the lab. Got 50 Pokemon now. Dune, would you like me to rate your Pokedex? So you've seen 72 and caught 51. Please have this. 3 rare candies. When you catch 100, come back. Well, not for a while. Nice to come home, isn't it, Taffy? Taffy seems to be holding something. A Max Repel, why thank you. It looks like Taffy will fight just about anyone right now. Well, that's too bad, Taffy, because it's time to relax. We have caught nearly every Pokemon we can for what's out in episode 1. I'm not going to be showing the starters and their evolutions, Chiclet, Bernicus, Findolf, and Delfender, because I'd rather get to those in a later episode when breeding is available and I can get them without having to start a new save file or trade myself. And also, now in episode 1 version 1.1.0, you can get yourself that Negawatt and Fixin' but largely I just want this playthrough to cover version 1.0.1 to keep things consistent. But yeah, we did it! Taffy is still ready to fight. No, we're not doing any fighting. But I have had a very enjoyable time with this game, and I am totally down to hop in for episode 2 when that's released. So thank you for sticking with me and watching if you have up to this point. And me and my Pokemon will see you in the next iteration of the game.